Hello and welcome. Happy... Is today Thursday? It is indeed Thursday. I've been hard at work this morning posting stuff that I just didn't really want to do. And I'm trying to do stuff like that more often to keep up with the backlog. So I posted $100 worth of stuff to Bricklink. And now we're going to go ahead and pull orders. It's almost noon. It took me a while. It's hard for me to get out of that mindset of like, you know, you get a big old box of minifigures and it's like value just adding up super quick. In the meantime though, like all this stuff is paid off essentially and it's just sitting here. So trying to get in the habit of working through that. And my mother-in-law is here helping with the baby. She's helping me sort minifigure stuff. So hopefully that's a huge boon to the business as well. I did send out some offers to try and get some money flowing. You know, it's like 12 or 15% off, I think is what I sent out, 12%. So 12% off of $4.95 is nothing. So this went out $4.63 free shipping. I can spare a few cents to get another Godzilla card out of here. And there's still a whole bunch of them. And there is interest, there are watchers on them. Maybe I'm just asking a hair too much for people to go for it, but it's working. We're looking for Gustbuster and Nova Blast. And I have the hardest time reading these things. There's Nova Blast. And I think Gustbuster is that yellow one. Yeah, so same buyer. So I'm gonna save some money on shipping. Gustbuster 50, Nova Blast 20. And then I gotta figure out which one it is, but I sent out an offer on this. Somebody countered with 70. I think it's plus shipping too. 70, yeah, plus shipping. Dragon Ball Z. There's a condition difference between the two boxes, so I just want to make sure I'm grabbing the right one. That is nice. And then somebody bought a lot of McDonald's themed Funko Pops. And they're not in their usual spot, which means I was trying to be clever and failed miserably. Shoot. So I gotta think, where would I have put that thinking I was being clever? So I reference these 3 boxes of Funko Pops fairly regularly. Did you know I completely forgot I had a 4th box? Here's the McDonald's stuff. Let me get it out of here. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. 35 free shipping. It's gonna pull my average sale price down a little bit. 37 free shipping. God, I remember those $2 extra. But glad to see that many go. I was able to grab some that I had sitting here and consolidate it down so I can clean up the shelf a little bit and make it look a little nicer. That's good. Look at all that space. That feels good. I might even like move this up there since this is where I pull orders anyway. Actually, let me do that. There we go. Yeah, I'm sure that'll get all mixed up again. I really need to get in here and actually like properly label these things, but that's great. All right, 2 Bricklink orders, 36.96 and 19.29, and 1 more after this. I think I'm gonna call it a day early because I am exhausted. Go get some shut-eye. Those green skeletons sold, that's cool. A bunch of parts right here. Very nice. Last one today, 50.51. Looks like they're kind of running the gamut of what they're working on. Good morning. Picked up some supplies. More of these because these are starting to get a little full. Like the torsos. Sorry about my voice. The torsos are getting full, so I'll start a number 4 for that. I need to get better about labeling these. I think I said that already. And then there's buy one get one half off, so I just loaded up. So there's that. And then I bought more top loaders. So you know what that means. We sold a couple cards, which made me feel like I should buy some more so I can get some more posted. So what I'll probably do is, oops, I need to get the receipt out of there. Before I do anything Lego related today, I'm probably just gonna power through like 20, 30 cards. And we'll do that. Actually, let's pull the eBay orders first since I'm talking about it. All right, buyer is all in $13.90. And remember, I bought all the cards for $5, and I bought my first 2 packs for $5. So I'm $10 all in on the Godzilla stuff. So that is great right there. And these are gonna go out super cheap. Bought some envelopes so I can keep shipping. So they went for, I think, what am I charging for these? $8.50 free shipping for holo cards. And these are like $4.95 free shipping. So that's great. That is a very cool poster though. Look at that. I would not mind having a full-size version of that hanging up in here. Awesome. And then 2 Coleco games, 13 free shipping. Oh, so obviously not worth a ton. But Burger Time, $39.99 free shipping. Good one right there. And then this one, $11.99 free shipping. I'm trying to remember where these came from. I know I don't have a lot into them because, you know, it might have been like a quarter bin at a garage sale where it was like 4 for $1 or something like that. I can't remember, but they sold. All right, I decided just to go ahead and pull the other 2 orders too. $13.39 for this one. Woody and what's his name? Jack, I believe. And ton of minifigure heads and hats and legs and torsos. Si bueno. I posted 19 cards. Not bad, not bad. Actually, how many are like in this set? I don't even know. Well, we're almost through it. There's 96. Oh, cool. Look at these. That's cool. So over 100, so we're getting close. That's very cool. I wonder. Yeah, it's the same. Wow. Somebody's gonna want those for sure. Okay, I got 50 torsos here, getting ready to be uploaded, along with 2 helmets I just grabbed randomly. So that's $35 right there. And then while I was doing that, we had an order come in for $42.30. Some Avatar stuff, some Knight stuff. Some of you may recall I pulled this out of a lot. I can't even remember how long ago. It's been a while. But I pulled out the minifigures and then I kind of just set the rest of it aside, which is not a good plan. But today I finished parting it out for an extra $54. Again, everything in this garage is now paid off in the profit, so this is all just extra profit getting uploaded, which is a good feeling. So, have any sales snuck in? I almost said any snails snuck in, which would have been interesting to say. No, okay. It is a 3-day weekend. I wanted to go garage sailing tomorrow, but there's just not a lot going on because it's a 3-day weekend. People are like vacationing and stuff. So I do think the rest of September should be pretty active in that area. We are just starting to get our feet under us, get our new routine going, so that feels good. I do need to go run some errands in regards to getting our house in order, so I am going to go do that, cut this video a little short. I didn't hit my goal for today. We're short by like $11. So I'll probably post some really easy stuff, like some legs or something, I don't know. But other than that, you know, I was a little worried about sales this month and, you know, trying to allow myself some grace for what's going on in life. And I think I still got like 2.5 days to make some money. I think I'm okay not hitting the sales goal for this month, give myself grace for that, and then just hit it hard for September, I think is the plan. But who knows, I could surprise myself. I did post a ton of stuff today. All right, I love you all, and I'll catch y'all next time. See you soon.